Hey, it's April and it actually snowed last night. So our cartoon today is in honor of the snow. First things first, we should go outside and enjoy the snow because math will still be here when the snow melts. If your snow hasn't already melted, most of ours has melted at our house. So I hope you guys are doing really well and know that we miss you. I had a couple of things to talk to you about. One is that we kind of are recognizing that some parents, especially people with multiple kids and stuff, are getting just inundated with Remind. So we're doing something a little bit different at Heritage to give you fewer reminds. So I'm going to try, unless there's something really, really important, to start posting things on Schoology. So videos like this will be on Schoology, and to only send reminds out on Tuesdays. So if it's Tuesday, you might get a remind from me, but other than that, I'm going to start posting things on Schoology. So if you want, like some people are clicking on the videos and watching them, and some aren't, and that's okay. If you're good to go, then whatever works for you. But you can kind of check in on Schoology to see what's going on. And I have a lot of reminds beeping in right now. You guys, however, keep sending me reminds. Keep sending. If you have any questions, if you need any help, send me an email, send me a remind. However you want to get a hold of me, however it's easiest for you, that's what we want to do. Okay, so as we are looking for stuff, this is the packet, actually, that you guys are working through. I think the packets look really good this time. Our district did the packets this time. So if you're like, hey, this is different from what we were looking at before, there's a reason for that. It is actually a packet that the district has made. And at first I was kind of like, why are they doing all this? But with 2 kids at home and then seeing the 8th grade packet, I totally get it. It should be way, way, way easier and kind of more, because instead of each teacher putting their own thing together, the formatting is all the same. So you guys can just go through Monday, go through Tuesday. Again, it is okay to work at your own pace. It is okay to work ahead. It is okay if you're on a roll and you're enjoying what you're doing for a subject to keep going with that subject. This remote learning, you need to make it your own and do whatever's best for you. But I think the packets look really, really good. What I've done to kind of try to help and just to add more information is in Schoology. So you can see we're in Schoology here. Now, most of you seem to be getting into Schoology just fine. If you can't log into Schoology, all I can do, and I'm happy to do it, is have your password reset. Okay, but I'm happy to have your password reset. If you need it, just send me a remind or send me an email and say, please have my password reset. Give me your name and your lunch ID number, and I will send that to technology and get your password reset. So you're going to click on your class, either RLA 8 or pre-AP, APGT RLA 8, and it's going to have the same information. And you're going to go into the remote school. Okay, and then for this week, I've added the agenda. And you can see this, obviously, this is the first page of your packet. But if you're like, you know what, I'm just going to knock English out and get done with everything. Here's your Monday through Friday in English. And then you can go back and there's each day. Okay, so Monday, you're just going to read an article and do a little gist handout. Now, I will say, and I'm working on this, but what we got from the district, just like you, is a PDF. So I have some software that breaks PDFs up, but a lot of times it makes them look really funny and not so good. So if you want to submit things on Pearson, the easiest way to do that is just to open a Word document and submit it that way. Write down just answers only on a Word document. A lot of people are also just taking a piece of paper, writing down their answers, sending me a picture of that. And that's great too. So for yesterday, if you looked at the gist, really what you're looking at is just part of the packet. But this is, specific to English. Okay, so some people found really cool ways to do this, taking a picture of this page, I think, and writing on it. Other people printed it out, but really just there were 3 things that you needed to do, and people who sent me a picture of a piece of paper with those 3 things written down, that is perfect as well. Okay, there's not we're not being real picky about how you're turning stuff in. So as we go to Tuesday, which if it's not in order, I don't know why Tuesday keeps moving down here. I move it up and it moves back down here. As we go to Tuesday, you're just, when downloading that little PDF, you're just doing 3 vocabulary words. I know this is really, really, it's not a lot, okay? It's meant to be, you know, something that everybody can do, that we can do independently, and that you can turn in easily. And I'm kind of gonna, after I talk about this, I'll show you what I've added for those of you who are like, I need more to do than this. Okay, so you're going to answer these 3 questions. Again, you can answer them on just a sheet of paper and send me a picture. You can type them on a Word document and upload that into Schoology or into Office 365 and share it with me. Kind of the same strategies that we've used in class. So after you're finishing these things, if you're like, I'm just bored. I've got Academic Boredom Busters, and it says optional really big. This is not for a grade. You don't have to do it, but you can, if you're just looking for something to do, or if your parents are like, no, you know, I'm tired of you. You need to go get to work, because they're trying to work. Then here's a few things that you can do, and there's the links. Khan Academy. You guys all have Khan Academy accounts. Use your Khan Academy accounts. This is what, and I've said this many, many times, this is what builds national merit scholars, okay? So get on there and do a few minutes of Khan Academy. There's some games on there. There's videos on there. There's SAT prep. There's a little practice test. You can, if you do 10 or 15 minutes a day, you are building your skills. Khan Academy is proven to be awesome. No red ink. Some of my classes have done this because we were in the computer lab, and I know some people created an account and did it. It's really fun, but it helps you with your writing and your grammar. So keeping your writing and grammar skills up. But it's funny because you go through and you pick like actors that you like and musicians that you like, and they use those people to kind of make funny little activities for you to work through. So definitely get on No Red Ink. And then Free Rice. Free Rice actually used to just be vocabulary, used to only have words, and it used to only be in English, but now it's in lots of different languages. And so you could do it for English, you could do it for Spanish. There's science, there's other subjects. There's subjects like humanities and things like that that you'll get into when you're in college. The cool thing about Free Rice is that they actually, for everyone that you get right, they donate a grain of rice. And this has been around for a very, very long time, and they've donated a lot of rice over the years to people just to help with hunger. So if you have any suggestions that we could add here, I'll totally put them up into this document. If there's fun things that you're like, hey, this is a fun free thing that I'm doing online that would be school appropriate, please send those to me and I'll add them to the list. All right. So that's all I have for today. But my lovely assistant Haven wanted to share some jokes with you. So, Haven, what do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? Frostbite. Why did the student eat his homework? Because the teacher told him it was a piece of cake. What is brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses?
I don't know.
A coconut on vacation. And last one. When you look for something, why is it always in the last place you look?
Because I don't know.
When you find it, you stop looking. All right, guys. Thank you for enjoying our terrible jokes of the day. Say goodbye. Bye. Y'all have a great day.
LPS says bye too.
LPS says bye too. Bye. Take care.
Hopefully.